All rise. Support court with Judge Vonda B is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB1062, Henry case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Miss Henry.
Yes, ma'am.
Mrs. Henry, excuse me. You brought this case before the court.
Yes,
What's
ma'am.
going on?
Well, I'm bringing my husband, hopefully ex-husband soon, for child support. He roughly pays about $1,000 a month, and I feel he should be paying more because he makes more. He makes more than I do.
Okay, but he's not under a court order, right?
No, ma'am. He just gives.
So he voluntarily gives you $1,000 a month for child support.
Yes, and exactly voluntarily gives me money. Every
But
now
that's
and then.
a good thing, right?
Every now and then he gives me money. Then most time I'm begging for him to give me money.
Still get it?
So what's going on? Like, fill me in. How did we get here today?
We're here today because I know he's a truck driver. He's over the road all the time. But like I said, I need more money for my children. They're in activities, private school. I just need more money. And I'm not jealous of him or anything like that. That's what he said before, but I'm not.
All right, Goddess, today's courtroom drama dives right into a mother demanding more child support from her ex, despite him already paying voluntarily. No court order, no legal obligation, but she claims it's not enough. The twist? She's getting $1,000 every month, unsolicited, and still says she has to beg for money. Judge Vonda's face says it all. This isn't adding up. Private school, extracurriculars, expensive living, sure, but is the math off or is something else brewing? It doesn't take long to feel the tension. She's not just asking for help, she's accusing him of neglect. But so far, all we're seeing is a man trying and a woman pressing for more with no proof. Buckle up. This case is about to get layered.
You said they're in activities and they go to private school, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Isn't it fair to assume that the $1,000 is covering that?
No, it's not.
So who needs the money, the kids or you?
Well, of course, I have to look good too, but I don't spend that money on myself. I spend it on my
spend all of it on yourself,
No,
Your
I
Honor.
do not. No, I do not. No, I do not. You don't have proof of that.
Your Honor, I currently,
you don't have proof of that.
Okay,
you do not have proof of that.
Excuse me. Okay. As best you can, try not to interject until I'm done speaking with her, and I promise I will come over to you.
Thank you, because I was talking.
I was talking to him. I did not need you to echo me,
Yes,
okay?
ma'am.
All right. Now you answer my questions.
Yes, ma'am.
Wouldn't it be fair to say that with the tuition as well as the children's expenses, that $1,000 is covering that?
It's not.
How much is the tuition?
Tuition is, we have 2 children.
Okay.
And tuition is it's about $500 a piece. That's $1,000 right there. And I still need more money because they need clothes. I need to feed them.
Does he give you any money in regards to extra, like for the extracurricular activities or anything like that?
I'm trying to get extra. He won't give me that. No, he does not give me extra.
What is the visitation schedule between the two of you?
He has the kids Sunday through Wednesday.
That's split. So let me just make sure I got this straight. He's voluntarily giving you $1,000 a month for child support, correct?
That's correct.
He has the children, you said Sunday through Wednesday?
Yes.
Which means you have them Wednesday through Sunday.
That's correct.
Who pays health insurance?
I do, Your Honor.
How much is health insurance?
It's roughly $309 a month. She asked me a question.
But she's still talking to me though.
Okay, I did ask him a question.
Okay.
So, everything that I just repeated back to you is accurate, right?
He has money. He's spending on other women.
That wasn't my question. Everything that I just repeated back to you is accurate, right?
Pretty much.
So I'm confused as to why you're here. Are you trying to put him on,
I want to put him on
You want to put him on child support
Yes,
for
ma'am.
the $1,000, or are you trying to put him on child support for something more?
Something more, yes.
Okay, let me move over to, well, before I move over to him, what do you do for a living?
I'm a teacher.
All right, how much money you make?
This is where Judge Vonda starts digging in and the cracks begin to show. Ms. Henry insists the $1,000 isn't enough, but when you break down the numbers, it covers private school tuition to the dollar. Then comes a key fact. They have a split custody schedule. He has the kids half the week, yet still pays out of pocket. So why the outrage? Judge Vonda probes deeper and even challenges the mom's assumptions on health insurance, only to discover dad's already covering it. That's when things begin to unravel. The judge isn't buying vague claims anymore. The case that started as financial need is now sounding more like frustration and control. And it's only part 2.
I make about 60,000.
All right. Do you have access to private health insurance for the children?
Yes, I do, but I'm a teacher. I don't have that extra. That's why the father should help out with that.
He does. He pays health insurance.
Yes.
He just said he pays $309.
Yes.
So you can't say he needs to help out with that because he's already doing
Okay,
it.
you're right, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Now, sir, what do you do for a living?
I'm a truck driver.
Truck driver. How much money do you make?
I make roughly maybe 82 a year.
All right.
Okay.
Now, help me make sense of this. You give her $1,000 a month for the children. You pay health insurance. You all have a split schedule.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm missing something. Like, what is the issue? Why are we here? Because I would think that you bring someone to child support court if they're not doing something. I do understand making it legal, putting it in a document, but you're asking for more money. So I'm trying to get the disconnect here.
So what it is, Your Honor,
women he's spending money on.
She never lets me talk, so.
Okay, I'm gonna let you talk.
Exactly.
Okay.
What it is, Your Honor, she's, she didn't mention this, but she's engaged.
Wow.
And she just found out that I'm recently dating, so now she's mad at me.
Oh, I'm mad.
There
I'm
goes
mad.
the
Very
conflict.
bad.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
There goes the conflict.
I'm
Now
not
I
mad.
asked what was the disconnect here. It was something missing. So you brought him to court because he has a new girlfriend
No, ma'am, I'm not
That's
mad
exactly
about
why, Your Honor.
and you're engaged.
Yes, ma'am.
He's still gonna want to marry you after he see what you're doing to this man.
He's on my side about this.
Of course he is.
So he agrees that he should be paying more than
Yes.
$1,000 a month
Yes,
in
like
child
I said,
support.
he has other women that he's pretty much
What does
tricking
his
money
other
out.
women have to do with anything?
he's spending all
Quite
the money.
frankly, you shouldn't care. You have a whole nother man that you should be worried about, and you over
understand
here
that.
all in his business.
I'm not trying to be in
And
his
he doesn't
business.
even
You
work
are
there.
trying to be in his business
You-
because you have mentioned it twice that he has other women. His
Yes.
other women has.
Here's where it all blows open. Miss Henry says it's about money, but the father reveals the real motive. She's engaged. He's dating. Suddenly, she's in court asking for more. Judge Vonda connects the dots fast. And when she drops, so you brought him to court because he has a new girlfriend, you can feel the courtroom freeze. It's not about tuition anymore. It's about control, jealousy, and a bruised ego. And get this, she even admits her fiancé agrees the father should pay more. Convenient, right? But the judge isn't fooled. The energy shifts. This is no longer about what's fair, it's about what's personal. And when personal motives hit the courtroom, it never ends well.
Pipe
Your Honor,
down
it really
and stop
does.
bringing that up. It has nothing to do with
Okay.
it. Well, let
It
me
really
say it
does.
like this. It is not going to have an impact on my decision today.
Wow. Okay.
Okay? Thank you. Now, so you have a new girlfriend and she's in her feelings about it. Okay?
She always try to come by to see if she's there. If she sees us out, she always try to come make a hostile environment.
Did your fiance come to court today?
No, he didn't.
Oh, well, I'm glad. Because if
'Cause
what
I'm-
he's saying is true, that's not a good look.
I am not jealous. I'm not hating. I'm not coming by the house or anything looking for him.
Okay.
So again, the disconnect is
Stop spending that money on the other women and your
I
children.
need you to stop interrupting me
Yes, ma'am.
because you have not done anything to prove to me yet that this man needs to pay you even the $1,000.
Okay.
You said the children are in private school. It's $1,000 for private school.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's the whole child support, that I need more money to take care of them.
But you're a
You're
teacher.
taking care of yourself.
What?
You're not taking care of them.
You don't know that.
I do.
No,
Miss
you don't.
Henry, Miss
You know
Henry,
that. Yes,
you
ma'am.
obviously came here to waste my time.
No,
okay?
no, Your Honor.
Yes, you did.
No,
Yes, you
no,
did. You are asking for more money, and he's giving just that. He's giving $1,000. He's covering the kids' tuition.
So what about clothing,
Y'all have a split schedule.
I
He
buy
needs
them.
to
I got
maintain
clothes at
clothes.
my
Excuse
house.
me, Mr.
Please, you
Henry,
bring the
excuse me.
kids
Give me a
back
minute.
home and they
Give me
look
a minute.
just-
Here's the reality of it. You all have a split schedule. You need to be providing clothing and everything for your home. You need to be providing clothing and everything for your home. This is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to order.
Now the judge is on fire, calling out the mother's fixation on the father's love life. And for the first time, she makes it crystal clear. None of that matters in this courtroom. Ms. Henry starts interrupting again. Judge Vonda shuts it down, hard. Then comes the dagger. You haven't done anything to prove he even needs to pay you the $1,000. That's a bold reversal, and it's deserved. The judge lays out the facts. They share custody, the tuition is covered, and the man's contributing. Yet Ms. Henry keeps pivoting back to emotion. This part is the courtroom equivalent of a reality check. You can want more all day, but when facts walk in, feelings take a backseat.
Testified to this, you said tuition was $1,000.
Yes.
$500 per child. So you know what? You're going to pay $500,
Wow.
and he's going to pay
Judge.
$500 directly to the school.
That's
That
you
is
make
right.
more money than I do, and you have.
And you're going to keep maintaining the health insurance, okay? Now,
Thank
if
you.
you decide to get private health insurance on your own through your employer, you're obviously, you know, you can do that. The children can be double insured. But
True.
I'm not going to have him pay more than $1,000 or even continue paying
Honor.
$1,000 when, based on both of your testimony, you have a split schedule. That's what's in the best interest of the children, and that's what's fair.
fair.
That is fair.
That's not fair.
Well, it is fair today. Did you have anything else?
You got it. You got it.
It's always about me, right?
It is.
I asked
It
you a
is.
question. Did you have anything further for today?
No, I don't.
Okay, Mr.
Just
Henry,
when
did
you
you
bring
have?
the kids back home, make sure they're dressed properly, please.
I bring them back with what they came with.
What? Okay.
Okay, well, Mr. Henry, is there anything further?
That's it, Your Honor.
If there is nothing further, you all are dismissed.
The final verdict lands, and it's a masterclass in courtroom fairness. No child support order, no extra demands, just shared responsibility. Each parent pays $500 straight to the school. The father keeps covering health insurance. Simple, clean, balanced. But Ms. Henry's reaction, she's stunned. Judge Vonda spells it out. When you share custody, you share costs. You don't come to court with feelings, you come with facts. And that's where she lost. Instead of leaving with more, she walks out with less than she came for. This wasn't just a legal ruling, it was a lesson in accountability. A sharp reminder, court is for justice, not revenge.